be smoking weed whenever we breathe. Every time you kiss me, don't say that you miss me. Just come get me.
Hey Bellabuzz, it's your girl Bella the Kush. Thanks for checking out my channel again for my Booby Vlog Part 2. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit the subscribe button down below and hit the bell so you can know whenever I posting stuff, because I'm going to start posting more. I promise I'm going to start posting more. Hope you guys enjoyed Cooking with Kush. That's definitely going to be coming back more. But on to this Booby Vlog. If you see me look down, don't pay me any attention. I wrote a couple notes down just so that I can have, everything lined out, some questions that you guys may have. Okay, so let's get started. Let's talk about the first things that you need to worry about. The key point, okay? The key point is how to find a doctor. These are just some steps that I went through personally. Okay, so step 1, you're going to pick 3 to 5 doctors just so that you can narrow it down to find the best fit for you. Step 2, you're going to look at the reviews and the patient's satisfaction comments, okay? Those are 2 things that you need to look for, because you wouldn't go eat at a restaurant if they didn't have good reviews. Nobody wants to have surgery by just anybody, okay? Step 3, you want to look at the pictures, not only just for the breast augmentation, but you also want to look for pictures with the breast lift and the breast reduction. And the things that I look for is to see if they look natural. I wanted to see if everybody's breasts came out, looking the same. I wanted to see, their scarring. Definitely, that was the main thing that I look for, is scarring, because I did not want to get the surgery and have this huge ass scar and it's just a mess. I wanted my breasts to look as natural as possible, okay? Step 4, you're going to read up on your doctor. If they have a really good website, they're going to have everything that you need to know about your doctor. With my doctor, it's had all his certificates, where he is licensed at in the States, where he went to school. I'm telling you, it was really detailed, okay? And I will link my doctor's information down below in the description box. I will try to link his website because it was amazing, and you can go look. He did over 5,000 pairs of breasts, okay? And they all look amazing. Amazing. Okay, so step 5, you're going to look for something that's a reasonable price for you. And also, you need to check into financing, because they may offer financing for you, and the payments could be low as fuck, okay? They could be so low. Then step 6, this is the biggest step. You're going to schedule a consultation. That way you can find out if you like the doctor's office, if you like the staff, if they fit you. Because you want to find something that fits you, that makes you feel comfortable. Because you are going underneath the knife, and you want to make sure that you absolutely feel comfortable, with who's going to be doing your surgery. So those are some of the tips that helped me to find the best doctor, okay? And my doctor was amazing. Breast implants that you can choose from. So you can choose from silicone and saline. I have saline. I'm going to tell you why I got saline. So first off, I went to my consultation with my grandma. And when I went to the consultation, they were kind of pushing silicone more because they were saying they would look more natural. The thing about silicone is that if it ruptures, you will not know, and you will have to go get a mammogram to find out if it ruptured, and it will leak into your body, and silicone is not good for you. So saline is pretty much supposed to mock the same, thing that our tears are made out of. So if it leaks into your body, it's fine, and if it ruptures, you'll know, because it will go completely flat. So I'd rather go completely flat and me have to go get another breast implant than for me to be sitting over here not knowing, and it just leaking in my body and making me sick for no reason, okay? I paid $5,000 for my breast implants. I'm going to break down the price, but I'm going to show you all the stuff that I got when I went to go get my breast consultation done. So they gave me this folder, and I'm going to show you some of the things that they filled it with, and then I'll get into pricing. So let's go back into financing. They had 2 different companies that you can work with to do the financing. So I will link both of these down in the description box, but if you go onto the website, they will tell you if they finance or not. So you'll be able to find that out when you're doing your research to find out what doctor that you want to work with. Then they gave me a patient's rating, a couple pages, and this comes off of an actual rating site. It's 100% verified actual ratings, okay? Then they gave me information on my doctor, okay? And then they gave me a discover your breast augmentation options. And this just has, like, you know, some information on the breast implants that you may be getting, and you know, the company that it comes from and everything. So they have so many different types of shapes and sizes. It's crazy. Okay. So the way that my pricing was broken down was the surgeon fee was $2,299. Okay. My operation room cost was $875. That's separate, and you pay that when you get to the hospital the day of your surgery. Then my anesthesia was $584. My implants were $900. The supplies, because I had to get a spacer because this one was flat and this one had a little bit more, so I had to get a spacer so it could, you know, open up in order for them to fit an implant in there. That was $200 extra. And then my garments were $42. And then my total was $5,000. Okay? And I'm going to tell you right now, the medicine, it could get expensive, especially if you don't have insurance. And they'll give you all your prescriptions the week before your surgery when you go in for your pre-op. And they'll explain everything to you. But I will say that if you do not have insurance, that it is expensive. So you need to go on to goodrx.com to put in the prescriptions that you're going to be getting so that you can get a cheaper price. Because one of those prescriptions was like $300 and I got it for $8 at like Costco or something. So I had to go to a few different places to get those the medicine, but it's okay. It's absolutely fine. So, after I set up my consultation, I personally set up the day that I wanted to go in and have my surgery that day. And I dropped down money that day because I was ready to go. So then I set up my pre-op, and when I went into my pre-op, I met my surgeon, and he was so amazing. And they measure you and everything when you go in for your consultation to get you ready, and you try on, like, you know, you try on implants with your surgical bra and all that good stuff. So you try to figure out what size that you want to get, and you tell them, but ideally it's up to the surgeon. So when you meet them, they kind of go over the same thing that you went through in your consultation, but they just make the final say so. And then, you know, they kind of tell you about where you're going to be. Then that's when you take your before pictures and all that good stuff. And then that's when they break out everything. This is the packet that she broke out to tell me everything. His nurse's assistant broke out this to tell me the cans and cannots. So I had to get some gauze because I got cut underneath, not through the nipple. And I had to put that there so that when I'm healing, it will not be like, you know, pulling the stitches or anything because I had stitches that dissolved. So that was good. Ice packs, but you can really use some frozen vegetables in a Ziploc because they just fit the form of your chest, and you know, like, that's what I use. So they just tell you what you can't do, what you need to shower with, and what medicines you cannot take. You really can't take nothing but Tylenol and up into your surgery. That's really all that you could take is Tylenol. And it's crazy because I have really bad allergies, and I was dying the whole weekend, and I waited that whole weekend to call them to make sure that I could take my allergy medicine because I was like, nah, I need to make sure that I'm going to be straight when I go into this surgery, okay? So, they give you this packet, they go through everything. That's when they go through your prescriptions, and like I said, GoodRx.com, it will give you cheap prescriptions, way cheaper. And, you can even use it if you have insurance, too. On, the anesthesiologist. That's what I'm saying. I lucked up and got a good doctor's office, I swear. And then they have insurance for your breasts. And you could pick that. It was like $210 for 6 months, okay? They give you information on the facility that you're going to be going to. They give you the time, the place, all that good stuff. And I will link all the information down below. The day of surgery, I was so nervous. I only slept for 30 minutes before I had to wake up to start getting ready to go to the hospital. I was so tired. But I was so nervous, and I tried not to, I tried not to let it show, but I was definitely nervous, and that's okay. But when I got to the facility, it was so nice. They were so nice in there. They were so good to me. If you guys watched the video, you saw a little bit, but they were so good. Like, the whole staff was amazing. And, then I met the anesthesiologist. He was amazing too, just like my doctor. So I'm so thankful. I'm so blessed. And I went into surgery and I came out and everything was fine. And then I went home and, the first day it was cool. The only thing I would say is that the anesthesia had me messed up. And I was so nauseous and throwing up. But, ain't nothing wrong with a little throw up, okay? Because I was not going to take that other nausea medicine that you have to stick it up your butt. Like, I'm not doing that. They gave me a little patch. That patch didn't work. Then I have to do the next one that stuck it up your butt. I'm not doing that. I'm sorry. I'm not with that. So, I didn't do that. So, I was throwing up a little bit, but the next day I was straight. But I would say overall, it was not a lot of pain. It was pressure more than anything. But I will say you do need somebody to help take care of you because, you have to be lifted in and out of bed and stuff. And I had my friends, they're amazing. My family, they're amazing. Like, I wouldn't have been able to do it by myself. And it was so hard. And I will say, like, laying on your back sucks. Laying on your back sucks so bad. So, those are pros and cons. Make sure you have some pillows and stuff. So then, like, after surgery, you have your 1 week post-op. And that's when they give you your post-op breast augmentation instructions. And so for mine, ice for 2 more weeks. Do not take aspirin, Motrin, ibuprofen, vitamin C, E, or fish oil for 3 weeks after surgery. I had to wear my surgical bra or cami. So I wore both because then it just like pushed my breast down. And I was so happy because after the week I didn't have to wear my band anymore unless I wanted to. So that was kind of uncomfortable. So I'm glad that I didn't have to do that. I couldn't lift anything over 10 pounds for like a while. And I couldn't go to the gym for 6 weeks. Really 7 because they wanted my other side, to drop more or whatever. And I could not sleep on my stomach. Like, that's in bold. You cannot sleep on your stomach. That's what sucks. I can start sleeping on my side as of 3 weeks after my surgery. I could start sleeping on my side. And I could not wear any type of like sports bra or nothing until 3 weeks after my surgery. And I still can't wear any bras yet. I could go shopping for bras as of March 6th. So really like a couple months after my surgery. So I still don't know what size I am. I just know what cc's I am, and I'll get to all that. I couldn't get in the bathtub for a month, and just stuff like that. So the main thing that people say is, oh, you have to massage your breasts, blah, blah, blah. They told me that really does nothing. They used to do that because they didn't want you to get like any type of bacteria, and then if you massage it, they thought that it would keep the bacteria out, but they told me that it really does nothing. So, yeah. So let's get to the good stuff. Let's get to the good stuff. The good stuff, the good stuff. Okay. So since I don't know what size I am, I know what cc's I am on each side. On my right side, I'm 620 cc's. On my left side, I'm 430 cc's. Let's talk about the emotional process before. I was very nervous, like I said, about the pain and everything, but after, I was beyond happy. It's really unreal to me. And this is why it took me so long to record, because it's really still so unreal to me. It's crazy, guys. Like, it is really so unreal to me. So, the fact that I'm sharing all this with you, feel good if you're going through the same thing, and know that you can change if you want to. My family and friends were very supportive. Okay, so I know y'all want to know, did I lose sensation in my nipples? I'm going to be honest with you. I honestly feel like after my surgery that I have way more sensation in my nipples than I did before. Like when I had my first cycle after my surgery, I was dying because they were so sore. They were so sore, and I had never had that feeling before until after my surgery. Did I have any allergic reactions or any changes? The only thing that I did notice is that my face broke out after a month after my surgery, and my face never breaks out. Like, I never get pimples or anything, so my face did break out, and it took me a minute to like get my face to clear back up. And I did notice that like my hair and face, because my face is naturally dry, I feel like my hair and my face is more dry than normal. And do they feel real and look natural? Yeah, they do. So when I go for my 4-month checkup, that's probably when I'll post, because that's when I take my after pictures. So I will definitely post my before and after pictures in my next vlog that I do. Probably my last vlog, because my next vlog will probably be when I go bra shopping. So I'll probably bring you guys along, do a little vlog, go with me to go buy some cute bras for the twins. So yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. So the reason that I got this surgery was because my breasts were 2 different sizes, and growing up, like, I got made fun of because of my breast size. And I think that body shaming is really bad right now, especially with social media. So I graduated almost 10 years ago. I can only imagine how kids feel today. So know that you can change this whenever you get to an appropriate age where your mind is right. If I would have did this when I was younger, I probably wouldn't have been as humble as I am now. I appreciate the experience, and then it's not for nobody else. It's not to go out and just have my boobs out and just be showing that. It's not about that. It's for me to feel confident, for me to feel like a woman, for me to be able to wear clothes that I want to wear, even if I do want to dress a little sexy, you know what I'm saying? It's me to have good self-confidence with myself, and for me to feel like the woman that I want to be. So that's why I got it, and if that's what you want, go do it. If you want to change anything on your body, don't let nobody change you. Let yourself change you. Don't do it for nobody, do it for yourself. So, growing up, I got made fun of, and it really affected me to the point where I started stuffing my bra, and I was really uncomfortable, and I had nobody to talk to, because everybody and the women in my family have huge breasts, and it's like, what's wrong with me? And I didn't know. So, you know, when my family finally found out, it was, you know, hard for me to tell them, but I'm glad that I did, and I'm glad that I got it done. So, you know, I'll probably get more into depth about my story and all that once I show you guys the before and after. So if you want to check that out, definitely hit the bell down below, the subscribe button, hit the like button, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you guys for watching. I hope I gave you guys enough information. And if you have any questions, please leave me comments below, because I would love to read them. And please add me on all social medias, Bella the Kush, on Snapchat and Instagram. And then, of course, subscribe. And I will see you guys next time. Thanks, Bella.